What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And as you see, all A's. I just got my progress report from sitting at the lunch table with the beautiful ladies from the progress report.
Progress report. Progress report. News, interviews. Tune into the progress report. Keep watching the progress report. Tune into the progress report. Lalaa, boss Britt, eXeL. Know when you progress, gotta
The progress report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lalaa Shepard.
Boss Britt the most lit.
What's up, it's your girl DJ eXeL.
Yes, this is the Progress Report podcast, a new edition of Lunch Table Talk, and we have a very, 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 very special guest. We got Ray Daniels in the building.
Hey.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Thanks for having me. I like the bells. Okay, I like that.
Now we gonna ring
the machine.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
get a new one every time.
When I see this bell, I think about Breaking Bad. Y'all ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Old man with the bell.
Yes.
Oh man, he was such a good actor. Oh man.
So, you know what we gonna do today, man? We've been wanting to make this happen for a minute. I know I saw it. I've been wanting to make this happen for a while. We've hosted a couple of panels together.
Yep.
You know, I'm a super student of the game, so all of us, I'm sure, we've seen your content.
Yeah,
You know, you
for
got
sure.
the guys show going crazy, just authentic conversations. You know, we do the same thing over here, just try to, you know, have authentic conversations with people. You know, you did a lot of work over at Warner.
Yeah.
Work with the likes of Lizzo and Elite Chopper, you know, Sierra, so many people. A dot connector, you know, motivational speaker,
Absolutely.
father, a lot of different things. So, you know, thank you for your time today.
I appreciate y'all having me. Let's go. It's exciting.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
I ain't gonna lie, shooting a podcast is dope because you get to come and see other people's setups,
True.
teams.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Because you only do it your way. So like I'm just like, I love the setup. Congratulations on everything y'all been doing.
Appreciate
Hey.
it. Appreciate it.
Progressive. So what we gonna do? So lunch table talk, we talk about all types of stuff.
It's
know, we
you
gonna-
said Indian style.
I-
Like,
you know,
girl,
I-
why your legs?
She just weird sometimes.
It's
Next, your
uncomfortable.
shoes gonna be off barefoot.
I would have done that. So we're gonna talk about all types of stuff. So first we're gonna get into this pop quiz with Boss Britt.
Yeah, ain't
Let's
nobody
go.
drinking today?
I am. My cup down
Okay,
here.
because normally when you get the answer wrong, you gotta take a shot. So I guess
Yeah, I
Lalaa.
got my drink here.
Okay, Lalaa gonna be the one
Got a
for
drink
us.
and a two-step.
Got it.
Let's go.
Are you ready? So this is based off of hip hop, because you know you the guru, you know what I'm saying, the
Let's
GOAT,
go.
you know what I'm saying. So we gonna test you out today. You know what I'm saying? It's multiple choice.
Okay.
A, B, C, or D. And
Okay.
if you get
And
it
it's
wrong,
a right answer.
yeah, it's
Okay,
the right
perfect.
answer.
Let's go.
And if you get it wrong, she gotta take a shot.
Yep.
All right.
I don't drink. I'm sorry. I'm not.
No, it's all
I'm not
good.
drinking right now.
She don't mind. Trust me. She
Let's go.
don't mind. All right.
Wait, let me get some napkins real quick.
You want some knuckles?
Yeah, me too. If you don't
Yeah, I
mind.
mean this for you right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. Let's make sure we get it
Well,
right. We not
I
live,
was
so
like,
we good.
yeah.
We not live.
You over in the cut, smiling, looking proud.
Hi.
They're like,
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
When I'm filming, I usually have like a napkin
Nah,
right
you
next
good.
to me.
I feel you.
Like right
You
here.
good.
So
Yes, sir.
you want to cut that on too, H?
It might.
keep it if it's natural. We're good, man.
Okay.
This is real shit, man. We
Okay,
good.
All right.
Man. Ain't gotta
let's
be
get into it.
nigga sweats.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. All right, question 1. From which song was the iconic bassline sample in Rapper's Delight widely regarded as the first commercially successful hip hop song by the Sugar Hill Gang?
Good time chic.
God damn, he ain't even need
Don't nobody need no multiple choice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I might, but I'm
All right,
like, that
all
one
right,
was
all
kind of easy. I'm like, that was
He
easy.
didn't even need that one. All right, and then bonus question. So, in general, do you feel like nowadays music is oversaturated with samples?
Well, at the rate music is being made, we damn near don't have no choice. You know, when
That's a good
you're talking about, I mean, how can 37 million people drop 37 million different ideas? You know, somebody gonna be inspired by something. Music is all rooted in that. So you saw something that made you say, what would I do on there? So I don't think it's oversaturated in sampling. I think that it's a really hard time for sampling because these venture capitalist guys have come in and bought catalogs and made it very difficult to sample now.
Oh, they gotta approve it.
Yeah,
and-
And these
and-
are people that don't even
don't
might
even
not
know.
even care.
So they
about-
don't care about the relationship. So where
Right.
if Lalaa sampled me and Lalaa was like, Ray, I need to use you, I have to consider that I might need to use Lalaa. But you're talking to finance people who are like, no, $20,000.
Right, period.
So it's like not even going to
Nah.
Ray for the approval.
Nah.
It's
Own it.
going-
Well, I mean, it does if you own it, but sampling is becoming difficult now because of these catalogs. It's in. I just talked about it earlier today. It was a song that I put out, and I paid like $12,500 for the sample and $5,000 to the producer.
Wow.
So the song cost me $17.5, but
Damn.
the person that I sampled from got more money than anybody else.
Damn, that's crazy.
But that's because these guys don't care about like creatives. They just, it's like money grabs.
Business
Like
mindset.
it's business mind. Like
It's
you want
fucked
my
up.
shit, pay me. That's it.
It's
Yeah.
interesting with Cash Cobain. All he does is use samples, and I'm a big fan of Cash
Yeah.
Cobain.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all like, yeah, that nigga hard, but all he uses is samples. But he said in order to sign him, yeah, the label had to be cool with that. So I know his budget probably gotta be great.
Yeah,
Gotta
but-
be.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be that crazy, but the producers are gonna lose
Yeah.
because that $17.5 could have went to a producer fee,
Right.
but it went to. But I can't pay you $12.5 and pay the sample $12.5. That's $25,000 for an unproven song.
True.
Yeah.
So you just gotta just learn the business, and there's ways around it and ways to do it, but you just gotta have those relationships. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people just not as creative nowadays with samples too. It's like y'all ain't even trying to let us
Yeah,
figure out. It's
make
like
it
it's
your
so
own.
obvious.
But it's
like you remade the
so
whole
it's like dog, like we are dropping like last year 36 million songs came
Yeah,
out
now that makes
last
sense when
year.
you break
Like
it down
it
like
is
that.
so hard, and then you got to remember they all using the same splice packs, they all using the same
That's true.
sample signs. I mean, they using the same loopers.
Yeah.
Like it's just a game where it's so much being made that you got to find any edge to put you to that top 1%, and I think that a sample is the easiest way, but you got to know how to use it and be ready for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Big facts. All right, dropping them gems early. All right, question number 2. Alongside Kanye West, which other male artist also holds the record for the highest number of Grammy Awards won by a rapper with a total of 24?
Jay-Z.
God damn. I should have went a little harder on the question. You don't even need them
I
up
mean,
choice.
yeah, it's I am actually in the music business.
Yeah,
that's me.
period.
Like, that's, like, I would be embarrassed if I didn't know some of these answers.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, it's like ask
Yeah,
me
yeah.
because I'm scared now. You know, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you though. Let's go.
Okay,
I'm
you
just
doing
when I know the
great.
answer, I just shoot it out.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
Right.
Great. So 2 people that we had in here. as
Lala was like, I'm
options-
dying to drink. I need to take a
Yeah, one wrong. 2 people that were part of the options were Kendrick and Drake.
Look, I know you guys are tuned into the episode, but I need you to like and subscribe to our channel right now. Let's go.
So since we have you here on our platform,
Yeah.
who won between Kendrick and Drake, and why?
I think it's obvious that Kendrick won.
Definitely.
I think what happened was to me, Drake overplayed his hand. I think that when you staring at a goat, because Drake is a goat,
Oh,
you kind of see perfection.
Mhm.
And I think that the fans did, and I think that your peers see the holes,
Yeah.
and because they do it, you know. So to me, when Kendrick, like, I think Euphoria is the greatest diss song of all time. Personally, like it beats Hit 'Em Up to me. It beats everything.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, it's like he's that gifted, and to me, it was just like, you know what it's like. It's like I love ChickFilA. I don't know if anybody else loves ChickFilA.
I fuck with ChickFilA.
I love
Yeah,
ChickFilA.
he got a Chick-fil-A shirt on. I don't know.
He has a Chick-fil-A shirt on. Okay,
Damn.
but here's what it is. Drake is Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Very successful.
Yes.
Okay.
The quality is good. The food is good. Everything is that very successful, and it serves you every day, and you can eat it every day. Kendrick is like Nobu,
Oh.
Okay.
right? So
like how you
it's
said
like
that.
you get Chick-fil-A is just as good, but you already know the quality of food and thought that Nobu had to put in there. Because if I take you to Chick-fil-A, it's $25 for us two. If I take us to Nobu, it's $350 for us two. You know what you're going, and I think that what happened with Drake was that he went against his aggregate of chicken sandwiches felt heavy
Yeah.
until you go against a nigga that's a real chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he pointed out every flaw, the way he did Atlanta, the way, because Drake was running to Atlanta to get his hotness off, but the way, and I think that everyone knew it, but when Kendrick said it, it was like, now we have to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
So now Drake can't run to Atlanta. Where's he at right now? Where we see him posting pictures of every day now? He's in Houston now,
Houston
right?
now,
That's the only
yeah.
place he could go. But the reality is that Drake has never invested in the United States. He's never invested in the United States. He's never invested in the United States artists. He's been a colonizer, and we all knew it. And I think that he got so big that his peers couldn't speak on it. Because I know, that's why when Kendrick said, nigga, this ain't how I feel, this is the whole culture feeling. Then he saw how many more niggas, like, you know, like that means that it's niggas in the room talking about like the experience with him.
Yeah.
And the fact is that like I'm in the music business. I have like great, like Nick Love is one of my best friends in
Now
the
Nick
game.
Love. we
Bang
fuck with
joiner.
him. Yeah,
But
yeah.
you see, I can name, but I also got Archie Davis, who's in LA based. I got AG, who's a New York based. I got friends all over this business. Why does Drake not have no friend in the US? Why is there no one standing up for him?
Damn.
This is interesting.
And it's
Think about that.
Even like people that he was rocking with for a long time are dissing. So it's like Rick Ross and stuff like that. So it make you be like, of course, if somebody hot, people gonna fuck with you because you hot. But it's like outside of being hot, like is it a real like foundation? built?
And I think that's why they start saying, so like I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
So I'm a studier. Like
Yeah.
I don't just study you. I study your shoes. I study how you talk. I pay attention to everything. And when it start coming down on Drake, you could just read between the lines. He's not an authentic friend to these guys. And I think that the French Montana cease and desist that French ain't spoke on yet. French could have easily spoke on it.
true.
The
True, he
Weekend,
hasn't said
and I
that.
think that Drake got to this place where he just felt like I'm too big to fail. And by the way, he was, but it was only one person
Right.
who can take you out. And that person has to be from your generation, has to be considered a little bit more gifted than you, and has to execute those things at a high level. And Kendrick did that.
Yeah.
So when Drake is like, nigga, I said it, I'm gonna, it's like, you, nigga, you're playing.
Right.
Like, drop.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing. This nigga is writing a song to your daughter.
Yeah.
That your son, to your parents, about how fucked up a nigga you are, and you come and saying, party. It's like, dog, you are in a fucking fight, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how you thought the U.S. was, but you are in a fucking fight. You need
Yeah.
to get off your ass and take this shit serious.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did.
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick did, and it was like when he dropped that Not Like Us record, it was like,
Man.
go home, Drake.
Now you made a hit. He made a
damn
hit
anthem.
with
But
that.
Here's the
We
thing,
in the
he
club,
could have
like,
always
OG
made a
home.
hit.
Yeah.
But that's what made it better, because he could have easily made a hit. He's made hits.
Yeah.
True.
Drake made the hit.
Yeah.
So he's like, nah, I want to talk about the real.
Yeah.
And he called him out. And to me, if I was on Drake's team, I'm like, we need to go to the US and we need to make some real friends. And what's the first place he go? Jay Prince. Now he's in Texas. Now we see he's never posted this many pictures back to back with his son, but now he has to. Like, everything he's doing is a response to what Kendrick said.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I don't know about Canada and how they get down, but like, if in America, you ain't gonna just drop a song and not say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
true.
no, like we ain't. Oh no. We ain't gonna talk about how you just got your ass whipped by K-Dot. Oh, you gonna act like nothing happened? You gonna have to address it.
Yeah.
Ja Rule is still addressing what happened with 50, 20 years
Damn.
later.
But
He
still
is.
to this day.
He has to. He's
That's
still
a
addressing
fact.
to this day. So you're gonna have to address it.
Yeah.
And to me, that's gonna be the interesting part.
Yeah.
But it's
But that's
fast
why he
food
don't
versus
do
soul
interviews
food.
too.
True.
He gonna have
Well,
to.
with-
Or he do
Yes.
what he tell them what he wanna be,
He's
what he wanna
going
talk
to
about.
have to this time.
Yeah.
Or I'm telling you, dog, when they see you walk out that ring with your head down and your team, and they see the other nigga in the room celebrating, it changes how they see you.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to acknowledge that loss and say, I'm gonna come back stronger. I ain't saying you gotta like talk about it for hours, but you gotta at least say, yeah, he got me.
Right.
But because at that moment, it's like, is Kendrick sitting around waiting for you to come back?
Right.
It was like, this is the first beef that everyone said, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real, it is. It is.
Nobody,
yeah.
like it was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
20.
yeah.
It was like the day that Not Like Us dropped. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's over.
It's a
Yeah.
wrap.
It's over.
Yeah, ain't no
And
coming
by the
back
way,
from
he
that.
felt that. That's why he didn't respond.
Yeah.
Like that song hit different, and it's so
It do.
simple, but it's so hard. And then he even kind of made it fun too at that OV ho. Like you wouldn't hear Kendrick really doing that, but he kind of like
the chef-
Oh, you want to have fun with
I
it?
tell you what happened. The chef from Nobu said, "Oh, that's all y'all want is a regular chicken sandwich."
Right, right.
That's easy for
Let
me.
me dumb it down for you.
Here,
That's
Here's
a
and that's
fact.
what happened.
So what do y'all think about Drake removing like the disc covers and stuff from his Instagram? Is
More
that,
reason,
like-
more red flags,
No,
more white
more
flags,
shit
more
too.
white
Shit.
flags. Like
Yeah.
I lost.
Yeah, that looked like
Didn't he
yeah.
make a post like that was fun? Now back to. Didn't he say something like that?
Back to the music.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't
He
from
tried to
What's
say
this.
about the
something like-
music?
he
That's
tried
what
to
it
say
was
something
about.
That's
like
my
that.
point.
Yeah.
He in his mind, and by the way, I'm a fan of Drake, but he's
Yeah, yeah,
acting.
same, yeah.
This is a spoiled nigga who is not from here, who was accepted by us, so now feels like I bet you he feels betrayed by the world.
Oh, for
Like he didn't do anything. He didn't play no role in it. Like, dog, you didn't fuck with anybody for real. Like you didn't, like you was with Wayne. We don't see you with Wayne no more. Like everybody around you is Canadian.
That's crazy.
Your house is Canadian and not Canada. When we see you at games, it's at the Toronto game. Like I don't care if it's 15 minutes flight from New York. You are telling us that's who you are. And in our world, y'all know this, in our world, that matters.
Yeah, fact.
Like it's like if you say you from Atlanta and like what part? You from Gwinnett or you ain't Atlanta like that.
Exactly,
No, don't get me wrong, you're Atlanta.
Yeah.
When the Oakland City nigga come around, you ain't Atlanta no more.
Right.
Like he's Atlanta. So I think that's what really happened. I think that he probably is like, I would have just loved to see his response because Kendrick really, really whipped his ass.
Yeah. I don't know if he gonna say something, but that's a good point. Like he definitely need to say something. He gotta address it, man.
Bro, you gotta say something, bro. You got your ass whipped in front of the whole world.
Yeah, for real. All right, you are acing this quiz right now. This is the last question right here, okay?
go.
We've never had anyone get as many right answers as
Not
you. Are
bad.
killing it today. All right, last question. Who was the first hip-hop artist to feature on the cover of Time magazine? Do you need the options?
Yes.
Okay. Is it A, Lauryn Hill? Is it B, Puff Daddy? Is it C, 50 Cent? Or is it D, Kanye West?
It's Kanye or Lauren to me. Who are the other two
You
options?
gotta pick one.
No, I'm talking my way through it. I'm like,
Puff Daddy or 50 Cent?
nah, Puff or 50 ain't. 50 is too controversial. Puff wasn't like, he wasn't, like Time is like taste. You said Lauryn Hill or Kanye. I'm gonna go with Kanye because I'm gonna assume that Time magazine got it together later on and didn't make the mistake in the 90s. Like, you know how it is. Like, it's like, do you think it's time?
Yeah.
She's a woman, a black woman to put on cover of Time. I'm gonna say yay. I'm gonna guess and say yay. That's just me talking my way through it because I don't know the answer.
You ready to drink? You got that one wrong, right?
Which one is it?
It was Lauren.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
She was like, yes, I get to drink now.
Either way.
No, y'all see, I'm like, it's either those two.
Yeah,
those
nah,
are the two
you-
worthy of it.
yeah.
But then it's like, Lauren was just a woman and it was 98. So I'm like, maybe they wasn't ready, and that was my thought. But it was a 50-50 shot between them.
Nah, you ate that one up.
Facts. You
All right.
still aced the quiz.
Yeah, did you take your little sip?
I did.
She took a
I
big sip
did.
on that one. She said, I'm gonna take 3 shots.
Facts.
No, for real.
Damn,
Nah, 8 shot me in. Hey, that's crazy.
it was a goat.
All right, so last bonus question. So in a recent, I don't know if it was a recent interview or a clip that I just saw about 2 weeks ago, you spoke on Puff. You said that the love that people have for Diddy was fake. People hate him now because he messed up. Do you feel like people are upset that he messed up, or is it the fact that he lied about it and then when the video came out, he tried to own up to it?
I think that I don't care what the scenario is. I think that anybody that saw that video, if he would have said, I did wrong, I did her, I hurt her, and I should fix it. If he would have said that, I think we still would have the same reaction.
Still would have hated
if
him.
we saw the video. I think it's something powerful about cameras
Yeah.
and people seeing
Yeah.
what like, and maybe seeing themselves. You know, maybe you got to see yourself act like a damn fool to be like, damn. So yeah, I think that I just think that, you know, it wasn't none of those. It was just anybody see that video, they're gonna have a problem with what he did to her. Anybody. I feel. But when I was speaking about love, I was just saying like I don't hate him. Like I think what he did was terrible. But like I don't like hate the nigga. I don't want to see him dead. I don't want to see
Right.
like
Yeah.
Puff helped me more than any celebrity on my pod than anybody ever did.
Right.
Like he posted my shit. We didn't even know each other. But like it's like this. That's why Dave Chappelle's the greatest comedian of all time.
He is the fucking goat.
But when Dave Chappelle tells that story about the superhero that rapes to save, but he only rapes when it's time to save. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, nah, that
And
analogy
he
was
starts
crazy,
breaking
yeah.
down the science of it all because the world wants someone to be 100% a bad person.
Right.
And that might not, I don't know if there's people that are just 100% bad people. So we all human. The one fact that we're all allowed because we're human is imperfection. But we judge people when they act imperfect, when they not acting perfect. So for me, it's like, I just brought it up because if I love you, like, dog, it's a lot of people I don't agree with what they say. Like,
Yeah.
but I still love who they are because I like that they might stand on their business. You don't always like, when you cancel people because they're not like you, that's basically saying we only could be one way, and that's not who we are as humans.
I get that, but there's some things that anybody could do that make me question your whole personality.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
For
that
sure.
make me be like, bro, you're not a good person. Because that's like if you don't know me for nothing, if I'm cussing my mom out, right, you gonna be like, bro, she cussing her mom out. She can't respect nobody for real.
But can I be
know what
honest
I
with
mean?
you? In that scenario, if I saw you cussing your mom out, I would intervene. And I don't even know you. Hey, look, that's your mom. I'm not saying you're right or you wrong, but I shouldn't hear you do that.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to your mom, going around. I'm not, dog. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, now there is a way that you can handle something wrong. But what I'm saying is that, like, I just feel like, you want to know who somebody is, look at their family. Like, look at how their family react to them. Look how their family treat them. And like I said, I don't want to make this about Puff because this ain't got nothing to do with him.
Sure.
I'm just saying that when he did what he did, as much as I was like, damn, that's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
I didn't say, fuck him, no.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate him. Like, it's like I couldn't imagine hating someone that I actually
Yeah.
said I fuck with. Like, if you can do one thing to make me hate you, then to me that wasn't love. That was just an
That's a
infatuation with what you said you was, and I bought into it. But that's not love, because the one thing no one can be is perfect.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't. This ain't got to do with him. I'm just saying
yeah.
that was fucked up, and he shouldn't have denied it, and he should have paid her. From the fucking jump. But they always say, before the man falls, the ego goes first.
Oh, that's so
And
true.
to me, I feel like if you knew that there was something that you did like that, as soon as she said I want 30 million, I would have said here's 40.
Yeah, no, respectfully.
For your time.
For real.
Go
yeah,
home
yeah.
because I know what that is.
Yeah.
But like the way you did it, you made her file publicly, and now this comes out, and now she's the victim, and you can't do nothing besides sit in the corner and like hopefully pray that it goes away. And
Yeah,
that's all he
so
can do.
someone, just in general, like we, of course, all had this discussion with R. Kelly. Does it matter? Are you breaking up the music with the artist? You still
When I
listen
hear
to
R. Kelly,
aren't
when I
you?
hear R. Kelly, that scares me.
Thank you, Ray.
I still listen to Kim.
No, the reason why I say R. Kelly scares me is because R. Kelly exposes the music industry for what exactly it is. As long as you making us money, we don't care if you fucking kids, we're going to protect you.
Right?
Even if it's on camera,
Right?
we're going to still protect you.
Literally. Niggas was watching the video like, nah, that ain't him.
Girl,
Girl. Watching
and
the
he's
video.
like, that's not me.
Right.
But guess what? Because he was making so much
But
money.
you sound crazy when you say I don't hear
I
that
don't
in his
hear
music.
that.
He literally sings about it. That's what makes me sick. It's
Yeah.
one thing like
Okay.
like
I respect it.
AJ number, like he literally sings about the shit that the weird
My
shit.
mind is telling me no.
But my body's telling me yes. Ray.
I'm such a production person. I'm listening to the beat, and shit, the vibe of the song. I'm not listening
but-
that deep. I'm just not.
But
that's fair though for you.
I'm going to take
We
it.
ain't disowning you.
Yeah, I'm just
Like he
saying,
just said.
I
That's our
accept it
folks.
for
We
your
gonna stick
flaws.
beside her.
I'm gonna go a little to the left.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
come
take
on,
this
let's go to the
conversation
left.
to the left,
All right.
really
Let's
to the
go
left.
there.
So I follow these animal pages, right?
Oh
Okay.
shit. You
No,
wasn't
I-
playing.
No, I follow these animal pages.
Okay.
I love them
Yeah.
because they give me life perspective, right? Now, I say that to say that, like, my favorite animal on the food chain is a lion. I watch these videos, these pages, like Big Cats Nambia. Just go watch them. It's like I
No.
follow like 40 or 50 of them.
Yeah.
I watch those pages because
I get it.
as humans, the only thing that we can do is remember and reason. Like, we can remember and reason. We could be like, I remember how that made me feel.
Right.
I don't want no one to feel that, so we're not going to let that happen, right? Animals don't think like that. Animals are just like, I'm here to survive.
Yeah.
I've seen lions. I just saw a video of a lion eating a dog alive.
Damn.
Now, does that make me hate lions?
True.
They're just being what a lion is.
True.
Like, we love the pretty things about people, but we hate the ugly things. It's like our food. Like, yeah, it looks good on our plate, but if I brought a cow in here and cut his head off and bust him open
Yeah.
and blood, and you see the blood everywhere, I don't care how good it looks on my plate. You might not eat that.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part. We know it happened.
Yeah.
We just, as long as we don't see it, we're fine. That is human nature. And I think that once they saw it, we're not fine anymore. Now, as humans, we have to just figure out, what do we want now that we're not fine? And I think
Right.
that's what we have to figure out. Like, do we want this man dead? Do we want this man's career dead? Do we want, like, I don't mind listening to R. Kelly music because all the money goes to the victims. So why the fuck not? And by the way, he made his music using his victims as his examples. So why the fuck can't they benefit? They should.
No,
be able to
yeah,
benefit.
I mean,
really
they
getting
should
all the
just-
money.
But they
that's
should
true.
benefit by us listening to the music. And he's the greatest songwriter. And I can say all that to say he's still the greatest songwriter of the last 40 years.
Yeah,
Nobody's better than him.
it's sad because he had some motherfucking
Let
hits.
me
He
say
did
this
have
though,
a lot
y'all.
of
Let me
hits.
ask y'all this. Okay, so I feel like the reason why I can separate the music from the subject, because if we really go deep into a lot of our favorite artists' just personal lives and past, nobody's perfect. Like we just mentioned, it's some shit that we gonna find
Nah,
out we
I
don't
think
like.
my biggest thing
that's
is
why I
when
can
you
separate it.
when you're singing about the shit that was weird.
I mean,
now
I
I'm
ain't
looking
just
at
singing
like
it,
like
sure, but I
like
mean,
all about the Benjamins. Like
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Diddy making
Yeah.
that, and I'm not gonna
Right.
be like, yo, you're playing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
if
right,
you
right,
playing AJ nothing but a number,
It's
and a
secular.
motherfucker got married
Yes.
for 14-year-old, that's crazy.
It's the
I
secular
mean,
part.
he
for
was
me.
giving you, he was doing it right in your face and
Right in your
let
face.
it go because it was making money.
And we all like,
Damn.
That's the part of business that I hate the most.
yeah.
And it's deep though, because it's like, who's to blame there? Is it the mama? Is it her? You know what I'm saying? It's deep. So it's just, I don't
Yeah.
think that deep when I'm listening to music. That's just me.
It goes. I goes back to the
Alright,
animal pages. You'll
Yeah.
see people having pet alligators or pet snakes, and they buy mice or buy animals to feed to them. Like that's fucked up to the mice,
fucked up.
but that's the world. No, I'm just saying that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
We live in a world.
That's a great analogy.
We live in a world where shit ain't fair, and as humans, we're just. I think as humans, we're redefining who we are. We're redefining what we're okay with. But to me, they're just gonna run everybody in. It's like turning on the lights when the roaches is there. They're just gonna run everybody into the damn cabinet so nobody can see them.
Okay.
And that's what's happening
His
right now.
analogies is crazy.
Crazy. Ray Daniels in the motherfucking building, y'all.
Hey, okay. And, you know, speaking of things that's not fair, man, and we're talking about the music business and industry, you know, just being a part of the music business and industry and all that good stuff now. What's your thoughts on the current state, 2024, just the business and everything as a whole right now?
I think the business is changing. I think that we're going through a cleansing season right
Definitely.
now. I think that you know, the gold rush is over. Where, you know, people was like, man, you just put a song up, put it on TikTok, go viral, you're a millionaire. I think those days are over. I think that the music business overpaid for those lessons, and now they're just looking for true, real artists. So I think that it's gonna be a who can do it first scenario, in my opinion, and with all of these companies, because now there's no more hype no more. Now you got to really just do the work and pray that it works. So yeah,
What
it's
is
a different time.
I agree. What does the work look like? You know, what is a successful artist that's independent work? What does that work look like for you?
It's not about independence. It's just about being a successful artist. But to me, it looks like I can make money off the rest of my life from this, or I've made enough money that if I stop today, I'll be okay. To me, that's what success is to me in the music business. Like I can stop. So, but yeah, it's just we're going through a cleanse. And I think that the business is yearning for stars. The business, I think we all are, and I think that you know, that one or two new face that show their face to show that they're worthy of it, they're gonna get the world. And then I think it's gonna open up for other real artists. But the business is all trendy, and right now the trend for years was go viral, sign it. And then everything they sign, if they signed 100 artists, let's say 1,000. I want to go deeper. They signed 1,000 artists since 2020. Three maybe got to a second single,
Facts.
True.
Yeah.
to a successful second single. Not even a career,
Yeah.
a successful second record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one is what's my man's name? Lil Nas X. He's one. That's the only one I could think of.
Okay.
But like someone that went viral.
Yeah.
And then a label signed them, and Money Long is another one. But even if you look at Priscilla's been around. I've been knowing Priscilla 15 years.
Yeah.
She had to give the big music. She gave the industry a big fuck you by doing it that way. That was against everything she did. She broke every rule.
I mean, a song went viral, but when you look back at her history, she's been working for years.
Her talent is
Some of
real.
these people haven't, and they be like, "Yo, this
They're
my
on
first,
accident.
this my first song. I just
didn't know
put
what
it
I
out."
was doing.
And sometimes they don't appreciate it, and you can even tell like in people we have interviewed, like
shade.
you don't appreciate it as much as somebody that worked their ass off
That's
for
so
this,
true.
and we can see that every time.
Yeah, but those people don't last.
Yeah, no,
That's exactly, yeah.
And to me, I don't even acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna last. Like that's the best part about this. I could sit back and be like, that's not gonna work.
Right.
And I know it's not gonna work. It's
Sure.
because the music business is is easy. It's just people. It's like making movies. It's easy. All you gotta do is give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you giving them what you want them to have, and that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So with the music business now, which side are you on? Do you feel like for artists that are up and coming, like is the independent route the way to go? Is a major label the way to go? And nowadays, is there even like a difference?
If you are independent or if you're signed, there's no difference in the work you have to do.
Correct. Yeah,
Now there's difference in how it comes, right? So like if you're independent, you might not have a car service, a Escalade with a driver, right?
Right.
But you got to ask yourself, do I even need that shit?
Let's be clear.
Like,
Real.
like don't get me
Real,
wrong,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want it, but like I don't want anything given to me if I can't have it forever. Don't give me nothing that I could have for a week and then I'm enjoying it and now I want this shit and I can't have it. Nah, I want that shit every day.
Yeah.
So if you want it every day, you have to get up and work like you want it every day.
Yeah.
And that's the key.
I like that.
Point.
I like that. What's your thoughts on the artists of today though? When we talk about what people want, the people want Sexyy Red. I would say,
I don't think that people want Sexyy Red. I think the people want ChickFilA. And I think that people want McDonald's, and I think that people want Burger King, and I think that people want Wendy's, and I think that Sexyy Red and Drake and all those guys understand that that's what the people want, and they give it to them. You cannot hate. You cannot say that. Like, first of all, Sexyy Red is working because there are people that are like her. That's just a fact.
absolutely.
And what we don't talk like maybe as a culture, we might not like take pride in certain people in our culture, but if you could become a caricature of the people in our culture, like Sexyy Red did, like she to me is the perfect female artist to me.
Yeah.
Her and Latto are the perfect female artists. To
Yes.
me.
Shout out
Like
Latto.
Nicki is great, but Nicki is just a fucking incredible MC.
Facts.
Like
Nah,
she's just
she's hard.
dope as fuck.
Goodness.
She's not a female artist. Nicki's a fucking rapper. She's
Yeah.
an MC.
Respectfully.
That's a fact.
Don't even put her in the same category as those other girls. But because I mean, and that's by the way, that's respectfully. Like
Yeah, no,
That's
for real. That's a
respectfully.
fact. Yeah,
She-
the fact
she-
is a fact.
She carried female rap for 10 years before anybody can come.
That lady would win everything. It was like,
It was like she
why y'all even adding these
It was
other
like,
people? In
it was like 5 years straight. She in the BET Award. She was going against Diamond and Princess separately, not even together.
Damn.
Like it was just. It's
Yeah,
like,
it
so
was-
you got to give it that.
Love
But
that
Yeah.
still.
sex. Listen, music is about being relatable.
Yeah.
Sexyy Red is the most relatable female rapper alive
Yeah.
by far. The second one is Cardi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cardi
God,
problem
I love
is that she got married, had kids,
Yep.
and now she wants to make sense of life.
Yep.
And life don't make sense to you. You were a stripper who was online talking about sex. Lightning in the Bottle happened. You got signed. You got make records, and now you a global superstar. And by the way, she's my favorite all time. Cardi is. I love her.
I love
I
her.
love that bitch. That's
Just
my
being
bitch.
real, though.
But if we can't sit at the table and be honest, it's like we all won a championship, but we know who was on the floor contributing. I mean, everybody get a ring, but we know who was contributing.
Yeah.
So Sexyy Red to me is the perfect female artist because she's, first of all, female rap has to be, is it the word non-binary? Is that the word? It has to be genderless.
Right.
Female rap, for female rap to be successful, it has to be genderless, right? It has to be something that we all want to sing. I'm FNF, nigga, fuck, nigga, free. That's, as a nigga, I said that, and I don't feel offended.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
like even when Cardi says, "You little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you
Yeah,
wanted to."
that
Like
shit
as a
relatable
nigga,
as
you might
fuck.
say that to another nigga.
Yeah.
That's why it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it works. It's about being relatable.
Yeah.
And a lot of these girls are rapping about how all they have, and it's not. It's weird because you can't even do that no more because women don't care what you have unless a man got it for you.
Ah.
Because if you earned it, then it's like, how do you brag on it? Like, you worth the work and bought some shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Women be bragging on the ring. I ain't never seen a woman brag on the car that she bought herself.
Or the Birkin bag.
Or the Birkin bag she bought herself. It's my
nigga.
nigga bought me that. Like,
Facts.
it's so bad out here that chicks are getting money, giving they broke niggas money to say, buy it for me so I can say my nigga bought it.
That's crazy.
That's why being gay is hard, cause you know, like damn.
That's why.
Yo, I know you're looking at this episode and you feeling it right now, but look, stop real quick and make sure y'all like, subscribe to our channel. It's the progress report. Listen, nigga, about
But yo, even like saying like relatable, right? This might be a little off, but like even Sexyy Red's new song, "Babe, I Love You," if she could easily got an R&B singer to sing that hook way better, right?
Yeah.
But her singing it makes all of us feel like we can sing this
Yeah,
shit.
Relatable.
It's crazy. 'Cause I literally was like, yo, this is kind of genius because it sounds so bad in the beginning, especially that we all feel like we can sing this shit.
You don't
I'm
think
like,
that's a real shit?
you don't think she making enough money where she can buy a Rolls Royce, she can buy a mansion, you don't think she can buy the real great, like not them diamonds from them jeweler niggas, but them real diamonds? You don't think she could? She can. She does it because she understands who her audience is.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
connectivity is important. And as long as she's wearing those Fashion Nova clothes and those cheap wigs, and I'm being honest, like it makes bitches that look like her say, yeah, I could be that.
Right.
And it makes their look more commercial. That's why it works.
That's real shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
and she
100%
still
true.
posts pictures looking crazy
I fuck
sometimes.
with
Or
Sexyy Red,
Yeah.
a
man.
That too,
wig
she
off,
hard.
like people,
Bonnet on in the
But I
airport.
feel like that's why
Sexy
people
hard.
slide.
She got at least like I say 8 solid songs that's going up.
Oh.
Features, she going crazy. In the
She
club.
don't miss.
She don't
Yeah.
fucking miss. So like,
But she don't miss because she
let's
knows
be
what she
clear.
aiming for. Most people are missing because they just trying to make whatever
Exactly.
they think it works. She's
That's
like,
true.
nah. She might have been with one of her friends and been like, yo, what you dealing with? Man, I ain't want to talk about it. Why was wrong? Man, fuck my baby daddy.
for
Now,
real.
fuck my baby
Literally.
daddy.
Yeah.
But she's taking her
Yo,
friend's
damn,
conversation,
shorty.
turning it into a song.
She going
Boom.
crazy.
she's the cheat code in the club right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to say it.
Gucci for real.
She is the female Gucci.
The
Female
female
She is.
Gucci from when Gucci was Gucci. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
That shit.
So do you listen to Ruby Rose?
No.
You ever heard? Okay.
supposed to.
So no, I mean we're just speaking about female artists. So she recently came out.
I mean, I
and
know
said-
she is.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
might have
you
heard
know
the
she is,
song,
you
but
know
I'm not
I
like
was-
a.
I mean
She got like one or two.
I never heard the song, but I was just saying like
You know
recently.
the song.
Which one?
Got a big ass mouth.
She got a few records. though.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's
When
Like
she
Tricky.
came out and admitted like I don't write all my lyrics.
And I respect that.
And that's fine, you know. So what is the issue as far as like women having writers and that being okay, but when men have writers, people make it as if it's not okay?
That's a great question. I'm gonna go a little deep.
Okay.
And this is, to me, the biggest problem with black culture is rooted in what you just said. Black women have made it where as long as you made some money, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you did, you up.
Facts.
Like if somebody that worked for me came and said, man, I did a porno with 2 guys a day. I'm like, nigga, what? Are you,
Right.
Like, I'm like, you gay? No, I ain't gay.
Right.
I did it for 18,000. Nigga, you let 2 men 18, but a woman would just be like, like shit, like women be like letting, like it's so sad, our community, how black women allow money to be the reason, the pass for everything bad. Like this, Russell Simmons' daughter is 21, dating a 65-year-old
That's
man.
nasty.
Girl, get your money.
Yeah, though, like nah.
Like it's like girls is literally on Twitter sucking dick. Physically sucking dick
Twitter
all on their
is
Twitter.
disgusting.
Twitter is
It's all
lit
porn,
as
bro.
fuck. It's all porn.
Yeah.
And it's like it's girls who you see
Yeah.
on Instagram looking wholesome.
Yeah.
Go to their Twitter, they
It's a
fucking
whole different
fucking.
world, right? Yeah.
But why is that okay? Because they getting paid.
Right?
True.
Why is that? Everything is okay as long as you getting paid. When the Cassie sit came out, women are like, Puff can hit me like that. He gonna give me 30 minutes. Like, stop allowing money to be y'all king.
Man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And to me, that's what's happening. Thank you. And that's the difference between male rap and female rap.
Gotcha.
And male rap, we understand there is a penalty for that.
Yeah.
Women don't live in a world of penalties. Like a woman to curse a nigga out in a heartbeat. Like, mother, what you gonna do? He can beat you, baby girl.
Right.
He can beat you. Like, why would you jump? Like, I'm not jumping in the face of a 6'8" nigga like, yeah, nigga, what you gonna do, nigga? Hit me, nigga. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But a woman to do that and be like, man, abuser, you
Yeah.
Provoked.
Yeah.
provoked it. And to me, as long as money is being made, that you get a pass is the worst message to send. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm so loud. I got a daughter.
Yeah.
I want my daughter to know her dad made millions and I ain't never have to show nothing on my body to get it.
Yeah, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I see what's happening in female rap, it's like, man, a girl can do a porno getting gangbanged and rapping about it. And if she made $1 million for every guy, you're going to have motherfuckers on Twitter saying, ooh, next time they want $1 million person gangbang. I thought it's like, no, that's not cool.
Yeah, because
real.
people putting money over morals,
Put
dignity,
money over
all that.
They are putting
morals
money
need to go
over
back
fucking
over money.
Yeah,
Morals need to go back over money. I've been
100%.
stressing that. I've been saying that. Morals need to go back over money because money is not like like Jim Carrey has a famous quote. He says, and I understand it so much. He says, I pray that everybody gets money so they can see that it is not the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
And you got to get to that place to understand family, health, your mental state is way more important, because technically if you're in a good mind state, you can make money for the rest of your life. Right? So why are we, you know what I mean? So like the money over morals, man, that shit has to stop. And to me, it has to stop with black women more than anybody, because black women are justifying everything by what they have.
That's so true.
He ain't buy you a Birkin, that nigga don't love
That
you.
is so true.
I love you.
And
but
then
I'm
the
not buying
whole
you a
time,
Birkin.
that girl that got a Birkin, the dude might be cheating on her or whatever, but then the dude might be working a regular 9 to 5, splitting the rent, but he really love you.
Bro, who the, like we
That's
act
crazy.
like this shit is expensive.
Yes.
Life is expensive.
Hell yeah.
Like, dog, it costs money. Like I said, ChickFilA used to be
I was about to say
$15 for us
Chick-fil-A.
too. Now it's $25.
Yeah.
Everything is up, bro.
Yeah.
Everything is up. So I'm like, you know, like to me, I feel like the whole system is gonna have to crash. But I would just say to anybody, if you got some ducats, you got money put away, don't spend it. Invest it. Look at it like this. I can buy you a $30,000 Birkin bag, or I can put that $30,000 into an investment that makes that you don't even have kids, but here's put $30,000 into an account, one of those accounts, and then when your kid is 18 in 25 years, whenever you decide to have one, they're a millionaire now.
Yeah.
Over the Birkin.
Yeah.
True.
We acting like these material things make us happy. They are not what's gonna make us happy.
100%.
What's gonna make us happy is understanding ourselves, understanding our purpose, and diving into that.
100%. And I think we should transition to the entrepreneurship conversation now, because
eXeL.
no, but I think, you know, what we all do, like we all chase our dreams. We, you know, entrepreneurs and all that good stuff. And, you know, you venturing out, doing your own thing. Let's get on that conversation. So, like, you know, talk about just venturing out and doing your own thing, as opposed to, I was not say following the pack.
No, I
but,
got you.
know
I
what
mean, or you have two choices. You either can go work for somebody, or you can work for yourself.
Right.
I work for a lot of people, but I put it like this. I've had 4 label jobs. No label ever bought a car for me. No label ever paid for my house down payments. No label ever did. So that comes from me being an entrepreneur. So if I made $1 million a year, 75% of my money came from me as my company, but my company is Radar. It's not Def Jam. So it doesn't mean nothing to people. So you see what I'm trying to say? But I've always been making more money as an entrepreneur. So when I 2021, when I faced like the opportunity to either go ask for another job or believe in myself and better myself, the real question was, when do I do it? Because a lot of us will say, man, I need to start working out. When?
Right.
Man, I need to get my shit together. When?
Right.
Like, that's my only question to myself. So if I say I got to do something, I ask myself immediately, when?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what's slowing you down? Why you not doing that? And once I start understanding, I'm like, okay, I see what it is. It's me. And I go forward and I do whatever I got to do. But yeah, like when I was leaving my last position, I just remember being like, I'm really good at what I do. And I'm not saying it to be like braggadocious. I'm saying it like it's a motherfucking fact.
Yeah, nah, pop your shit.
Like, and
Let's be
let me
clear.
tell you know it's a fact, because ask me about music and I can scientifically break down music, because I knew that music was the way. My mother drove school buses for Fulton County for making $2,100 a month. My mother quit her job in 2012.
Okay.
My mother is never gonna work for somebody else.
Period.
Unless she wants to, unless she's like, I want to go do that. But so with that being said, I gotta guarantee she's gonna be okay. I gotta go learn this game. See, a lot of niggas get up and they get hot and they just milk it. Oh, I'm hot. Send the money. I'm like, fuck getting hot, getting the money. Get hot and learn how you turn the temperature on.
Yeah,
So
I
you
like
get
that.
hotter, or you can make you hot. I can make you hot. I can make. That's what the goal is. The goal is making us hot. So I just said, put a camera on me, ask me some questions. I'm gonna answer it, and if the world likes it, I'll keep going. I was getting congratulated for having a podcast that I didn't have for 6 months. Somebody would just walk in my office, put a camera on my face, ask me a question. I'll upload it everywhere I go. People are like, I love the podcast. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's crazy.
I don't have a podcast. I'm
Yeah.
just uploading content.
Yeah.
But okay. So you got to bet on yourself somehow.
Yeah.
Like, we in this building right now. Somebody bet on themselves that they could do this. And they did it. When does it start for us?
Yeah.
When does it start for you? When does it start? Because usually what we're doing is we're bullshitting ourselves. We're like, I'm gonna do this for the next year, stack enough bread. You a fucking liar. You're not gonna do that. If you wanna do it, if you wanna do something, you don't find no excuse. It's like, what's that famous saying? I've never seen a crackhead be short of crack.
On God.
Nigga,
That's true.
You'll never see it. You know why? Because they understand I need $20 a day. Let me start my day early. Who car can I clean?
these windows
Who windows I can do?
Yeah.
Get my 20 hour, the night is good. Like, bro, if you want it, you gotta go get it. No one is gonna hand it to you. You declare you special now.
Yeah, and I think you
That's
gotta
so
be
true.
willing to
I
walk
love that.
away from a bag, to chase what you want and make you happy. In the long run, it's going to kick in, but right away, you might not get that bag. It's so hard for people to walk away from a bag.
That's very hard.
Guaranteed.
No, but that's very hard. Let me tell you how it makes it easier. Because in my last situation, I was heartbroken because I'm the best guy up there. And it wasn't like they didn't renew my contract because I wasn't good. They didn't renew my contract because, nigga, I had a bigger voice than any of them. And they like, we ain't gonna help you get bigger, nigga. Like, no. So, okay.
crazy.
So it was either shut up. I'm like, bro, I'm a superhero to black people. It's niggas out there that have, you know how many people walk up to me saying, yo, you said something one day on something and that shit helped me and now I'm doing it and now my life, dog, you shouldn't want me to stop doing that for my people.
Right.
Just for the sake of you. So, you know, I for me, it's like, I would just say, man, you have to just, when does it start? When do you start believing in yourself? If I worked at a major label, I'll tell you one thing, you would have to send me an email with everything that the show is about, everything you want to talk to me, and I got to get their permission to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You can't, if you work for a company or one of these major labels, you can't just do a fucking interview.
Facts.
What, nigga, you say something wrong, all three of them are publicly traded companies. You say something wrong, they gonna say, Lalaa said it. They gonna say Lalaa from Def Jam said that artists are stupid. It's like,
Yeah.
That's true.
so
That's
true.
true.
so they keep an eye on you. So, you know, it just wasn't for me, man. To me, I'm a free nigga.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you, like, and as a free nigga, and as a nigga that wasn't a free nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like the last 2 or 3 years, I've been a free nigga, bro. I can't believe how good freedom feels. I can't. By the way, I ain't saying, like, don't get me wrong, nigga. You gonna have to hustle for every
you gonna
dollar,
work.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
you're free to
but you free.
Yeah.
No one can decide today I need you to do something for me,
Exactly.
and you got to do it. I'm free,
Yeah.
and that freedom you can't buy. So when I walk in the room, when I walked in rooms and back in the day, they'd be like, Ray from Motown is here. Ray from Universal. Ray from Epic is here. Oh, Ray Daniels from Interscope is here. Ray Daniels from Warner's here. Nigga, I'm the same person.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Progress Reporters, fucking Live Hip Hop Daily, it's still Lalaa, it's still the fucking engine. So why y'all we give them companies too much credit,
Very true.
and it's only because they have what?
That bad.
Money.
Yep.
That's the problem. It's like because the nigga got more money, we respect him more. Nigga, what if that's not his money? What if he ain't earn it?
Right.
What if somebody gave it to him? Is he really like, if I give you 20,000, I've cut people checks to sign to me out my motherfucking pocket. Now I've cut people checks out of other people's pocket, and those deals are doing good too. But when someone wasn't there to cut a check, I cut it my fucking self.
Respect.
And I got my money back. I'm unafraid to bet on myself. And at the end of the day, if we are praying, we be asking God to bless us. But then he'd be like, well, I can't bless you differently if you're doing the same thing every day.
Amen.
You want a different blessing, you got to do something different.
That's real shit.
You got to do different, then get blessed. Not get blessed, then be different.
Right.
The order is off.
Yeah.
Do something, then get blessed. Boom.
That's real
Yeah.
shit, Ray. For real.
And that comes to people valuing money over morals, just like we were saying earlier. Like, because you work for a company, you better, but you the same person.
And I think, you know, and everybody's under the microscope. Everybody's living in glass houses right now. Them label jobs are not fun. You'd be hard pressed to find a label person who's been at a label for more than a year that's happy.
Yeah. Damn.
We
Well-
hear it a lot though.
It's true.
Yeah. Speaking about entrepreneurship, I feel like on some episodes of your podcast, I heard you mention like you kind of have like a schedule.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you said like you off on weekends, like you
Yeah.
not doing
I try not to work on
So
weekends.
can you talk about your schedule and like is there a cutoff time, daily or something?
Well, I see an executive coach, and the one thing that she taught me, shout out to Michelle, the one thing that she taught me was that boundaries are necessary for you to be mentally stable for a very long period of time, right?
Like
because so I don't talk business on the weekend. Now I talk to you on the weekend, but if I talk to you on the weekend, I love you, like you my friend.
Straight up.
I don't talk business in my house at all.
Wow.
Like I leave the house for business. If you call, so like right now I'm on an interview, I can't answer my phone. My phone, I accumulate all my missed calls, all my missed texts that I can't just like respond to. And on the drive home, I call everybody back and I respond to everybody. I just gotta go through my log.
Yeah.
But you know, it was people that killed themselves in my business.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Shakir. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty. These are two men who are at the top of the world when they killed themselves. Yeah. And when people don't understand that, I get it, because everybody will use you and take from you and take and take and take, and then one day you're dead. And now those same people are taking from somebody else. Meanwhile, your kids are like, damn, I miss my dad, I miss my mom.
Right.
So for me, it's like I decided that I'm gonna make my family my number one priority. And what I noticed was how many of my peers respect me for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's my peers that be like, I ain't gonna bother you on the weekend, or like, yo, Ray, you wanna do this? And it's because I put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, I want you to see a human when you see me, because I see humans when I see y'all. And sometimes when you're the walking plug in people's eyes, they don't see a human. I'm sorry, they don't see.
I was like,
they don't see
damn.
human. They don't see human. They see money. And I want you to understand, like, money is a part of what I do, but I'm a human first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if your values and my values don't align, it's not gonna work anyway.
Facts.
And that's what I was gonna tell you when people ask you about when you gotta pick money over purpose. It's hard because money makes life easier. We all know that.
Yeah.
But what you should do is, when you have to pick money over purpose, is you should start focusing on the value system of what you're entering.
Okay.
Right? So when I left my last situation, my executive coach was talking to me, and I ain't gonna lie, I was distraught about it, because I was like, because I could have went and got another situation, but they made me feel like they told me and my lawyer, he don't need nobody but us. So my lawyer was like, okay, let's trust him. And then last minute they switched up. I found out that they was gonna switch up the whole time. They just was telling me and my lawyer that because they wanted me to not have another situation. So when I knew that, I was like, man, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna go fucking. I'm gonna do what I know how to do. It's like, this podcast is successful. This looks like a TV set.
Okay.
Thank you, Ray.
Hit me out. No problem, by the way. That's great. But hit me out. We can put it on the internet, or we could put it on TV. Hopefully you build it so big that TV wants it, or wants something from you. Right? So for me, it's like, that's what I was doing. I'm like, it's funny. I really started talking on the internet because every artist I signed would ask me, could they meet Gary Vee? Like,
That's
did I-
crazy.
Like, do you know Gary Vee? I'm like, no, I
That's
don't know him.
crazy.
He introduced me to him.
Shout
I'm
out to
like,
Gary
I
Vee.
don't know him. But then I was like, no disrespect to Gary Vee, but I'm like, why the fuck you want to talk to him over me?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
type shit.
Respect.
He don't know. He don't know. No, I know way more than him. But
Yeah.
he's shown
that
you
perception,
he
yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
That too,
So
yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show, cause I do. I do care. I'm gonna show artists that I care. I'm gonna start talking, ask me questions, and then it becomes like bigger than I expected it, to the point where I'm making money off this like I was making if I had a regular job.
Yeah.
It's a. I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't make all the money because you got to pay motherfuckers. But
Yes.
it still feels good to know that I can bring in, I can create something from the top of my head and pay people and make money and create income for people. Like, that's real work.
That's real, Ray. For sure. So we got this question that we ask all our guests. You know, progress. That's our key word, the progress report. So what does our word progress mean to Ray Daniels?
Progress means getting somewhere. Progress means growing. Progress means being emotionally intelligent enough to look at yourself, see where there's growth, and go actually work on that growth. A lot of us don't think like that. We love ourselves so much that we don't think that we gotta, nigga, you are who you are for a reason, but you ain't who you wanna be.
Yeah.
You gotta change. The world ain't gonna pick you. That's the problem. Everybody wanna get picked. Pick me niggas. Pick me chicks. The world ain't gonna pick you. You gotta pick your fucking self.
Amen.
And then show the world why you picked you, and then let them start picking, and then still keep going.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that. Like, that a lot of artists wanted, like you said, look at you as the plug or whatever, but really, if you really, like, going hard, people want to come to you.
For real.
Stop, hey, I need this, I
Looking
need
for somebody
that.
to put
Like,
you
when
on.
you're that hot, when you put in that much work, people come to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
You respect
And not only that, I don't want to ask somebody to do something with me that I haven't shown myself I could do first.
Hello?
Facts.
Like, you know,
I
like a
got
lot.
somebody I'm gonna send this part to.
Yeah, like people be asking for help and shit that I'm like, did you even try yourself yet? Nigga, just try yourself first. Like, try.
Speaking to him, Ray.
I'm gonna send it right to the ass.
Crazy.
For real. You gotta go because I got idea how.
I'm not in a rush at
Okay.
all.
I just want to know,
my 6 o'clock got canceled, so y'all, I'm on your
Okay.
schedule.
So I know when you enter new endeavors, you say you like to learn more and more about it. So with podcasting, because we've been doing this for almost 10 years, our podcast.
Oh wow, that's
So
dope.
yeah,
Congratulations.
we really
That's
been
fine.
out here
Okay.
for a while.
He looked
So-
at them pictures different now. Like,
Yeah, those pictures dumb.
I mean, I was
like-
going to ask y'all about it, but go ahead.
Yeah,
You
no,
got- you
those
let it
are
go ahead.
old. So what have you learned about podcasting and having a podcast?
Oh, man. Well, let me say this. I think every person in the world that wants to be in any business should have a podcast. If you want to work at McDonald's, maybe not. I get that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go work for Delta, maybe not. But if you are making, let's say you're making balloons, right? You should have a podcast about balloons being made.
True.
And then, because think about it. When me and you have ran into each other 3 times,
At least,
and
yeah.
it's been on a forum to talk to each other.
Very true.
Think about it, right? So if you have a podcast, if you're an artist and you have a podcast, what's the easiest way to network? Now you can sit down and talk to marketing people about marketing, but they don't need, you're the artist. So now you get to talk to 10 different people about marketing. Like, damn, that's the one that works for me. Or like, dog, those Earn Your Leisure guys. Shout out to Rashad and Lalaa.
Yeah.
But look at what they did.
I
They
love
they
it.
are
I love it.
teachers who started asking different questions to rich people,
Yep.
created a podcast, and started businesses with some of their guests.
Exactly.
What is the easiest way to meet people that you want to work with? Sit down and have a conversation with them. Why? If I tell Donnie tells me, I've been knowing Donnie. Donnie been knowing me. He works with me now, but he been knowing me because he worked at a couple of restaurants I was going to. Of course, he asked, like, Donnie, first time we talked outside the restaurant was Donnie said, can you do my podcast? Yeah, I'll do it. And then he was like, yo, you did mine. Can I come see how you do yours? I'm like, for sure. Now you work with us.
Yeah.
Now we about to do something together. Like, podcasts are a great opportunity for us to network with a higher value system because you get a chance to ask people questions. You got a better chance of asking someone, can I interview for my podcast? Than can I get an hour of your time to help me with some advice for my life?
And it's the
no,
same
nigga.
thing.
True.
And it's the same thing.
We got you, Ray. We got
It's the same thing.
No Chick-fil-A for you, Ray.
It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, anybody watch Family Guy?
Yeah.
I'm a big Family Guy fan.
Family
So there's a scene on Family Guy where the police bust in a hotel room and a guy just paid a prostitute. And he was like, here. And then they was like, got you. You paid a prostitute. He said, nope. This is a porno. We're filming this. It was like, oh, all right, y'all good then.
Got him.
Pay her to have sex with me as long as I film it. Oh, okay. I guess that's the. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like we start looking at it for what it is. See, we be looking at the rules for what it is and not like the grand scheme of how the world sees it. Like we be looking at it from our perspective. Nah, look at it from everybody's
I
perspective.
like that. Yeah.
Podcasts are the easiest way to have a conversation with someone you would never have a conversation with.
True.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you should do
On
it
an
together.
intimate basis too, like a one-on-one instead of like a forum. Oh damn, that's
100%.
right. Daniel's like I want to ask him a
No.
question, but yeah.
Dog, so for me, I'm like, everybody should have a podcast. Like, and by the way, the future of this world is community. How do you create a community of people? How do you attract them? It ain't just from social media. You got to have deeper conversations, events, lessons, activations. There's so many things you got to have in order to be successful. Like, just start a podcast. Dog, even if you get 300, 100 people listening, if those 100 people are all in your audience, who gives a fuck? The best thing about me, I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I'm proud of what I've done is because I built the podcast into a top 20, top 50 pod in the world, and it's only built on me. Like, don't get me wrong, when I interview certain people, you get more people coming in, but people are coming in to hear what I have to say, which that's how I wanted it to be, because I'm not a fucking journalist. I just know how to have a conversation. I'm not a journalist. I don't know how to start a so. It don't feel natural to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray.
Nah, man.
Building, y'all.
Salute to Ray, man. You get it. You understand. You pushing the culture forward, and again, thank you for giving us this time.
Come
this
on, stop that.
conversation.
Y'all been in this shit 10 years. I've been in it
Nah,
a
for
year and a
sure.
half. Don't act like that. I'm happy to be here.
Nah, we
That's why I had
lit.
to
Thank
say
you.
something to you when I saw you at the Revolt mixer. I'm like, hey, bro, we need you to come on.
Yeah,
But as soon as you said that, I was like, dog, dog, anytime people ask me, like, I love talking to people.
Yeah.
Dog, I just wanted to talk.
Just wanted to talk.
That's funny because I bought an Earn Your Leisure, but I remember when I left, you know, my situation, I was like, man, I'm gonna dive into this media shit. And there's this girl, my co-host, who used to work with me, Tamira, and she used to work with Earn Your Leisure. I was like, yo, hit them, tell them I want to do an interview. I'm just thinking like, yo, tell them I'm ready now. Like they was waiting on me, and they was like, she was like, they say you got to get your following ain't big enough. Your this ain't this. Yeah. And by the way, I was like, you know what? That's fine. Somebody put a camera on me. Here's a question I wanted them to ask me. Ask me this, and I'm gonna answer myself.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't need nobody, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying? Like, we be just making it difficult. It's not difficult, bro. Just stop looking at it through the lens of confusion and look at it through the lens of a motherfucker that does it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do it. I don't know nothing about podcasting, but I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning, and I ain't gonna lie. Some of the shit I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not gonna work for me.
I feel you.
That's not gonna work for me. I'm not just a podcast host. I'm an influencer also. Like, what I say matters. It's not who I interview. What they say matter. What I say matters also. So I have a little bit more value than your $11 per CPM type shit. It's just not gonna work for me.
As starting new and a year into podcasting, do you have any advice on how podcasters can make money outside of just YouTube?
Oh my God, that's a real one.
Please, outside of YouTube.
Well, sponsorships, partnerships, guesting. Like, people can pay you to be on your show. I mean, you said not YouTube. I have partnerships. Like, my biggest partnership is Two Loss. It's a distribution company. What do I talk the most about? Music.
Yeah.
Every company that's music adjacent, I could be in business with. Every last one. So when you're doing a pod, and mind you, of course, if you're saying, if I'm paying TV, that CPM shit works, but my shit is potent. If the music industry watches my shit, if it gets 10,000 views, it doesn't matter. It was, with 10,000 music industry folks,
Facts.
I'm talking directly to your audience. The CPM it's a little higher than you might think it is if it works together. So yeah, so for me, you could do guesting, you could do activations, events, sponsorships, partnerships. It's so many different ways. It's easy. It's just easy. It's really not hard. The hard part is showing up and doing it. And y'all
I
know
feel that. Yep.
that's the hardest part of it.
I feel
Not
that.
talking about it. Just I'm gonna do it today. That's the hard part.
Amen.
Once you do it though,
You be happy. Yeah.
you be like, all right, cool. Let me stay in this. Let
Yeah.
me just stay in it. Yeah.
Got to get it done, man. We got an actual progress report for you that we want you to hang up on your fridge.
Set the tone for your
You
kids.
know what I mean?
You know, to match that energy, all age.
So, man, Ray, we appreciate
Have
you,
y'all ever
man.
given someone?
Oh, man.
Stop it.
I wanted them, like, they be great.
Yeah,
I
they
know,
never
to
gave
be
somebody a
honest with
C?
some people,
I
like,
I
some
grade
people
honest.
deserve
I
it.
grade
Really?
honest. And if somebody asks, I'll be like, bro, I didn't even see you. I didn't even know you dropped a single.
I would tell you this is the best report card I've ever gotten.
Okay, period.
That's lit.
But
I
now
appreciate it.
We watch it. We watch your podcast, and you are giving so much game,
So much.
and you keeping it 100 too. And I think everybody can see that, So we appreciate you for sure.
Yeah. And then you could add, and then another thing on pods, you could do ads on the audio. Like, there's different ways, like audio, video. It's so many different ways. Patreon, you could do a paywall. It's communities. It's so many ways you can make money from a pod. Like, it's all an aggregate. Think about what everybody's doing. YouTube, Facebook, everybody what they're doing. They're taking everybody's data and they're saying, here's the habits of women, black women who are 31 years old. Here's their habits that we're seeing. Think about that, right? So that's all. Do the same thing for your podcast. Like, take an this is who my audience is. Let me do something directly for them and put that together. Then audio, you can do. Like, there's so many ways to make money, but I tell you, the only way you're gonna be able to do it is if you're consistent.
100%.
And it can't cost you.
Yeah.
You gotta have the set up. If you gotta go pay somebody,
Oh yeah.
pay. You ain't been to mine yet. You gotta come on mine. I gotta come on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so check
we
this out.
gonna set it up.
Yeah, but you come to mine, like, my set is permanent, like this.
Yeah.
Like, cameras is there. I bought everything.
For sure.
I can film anytime I want, 24/7.
I love that.
That's why I can do it.
You got money, right?
Can I tell you something?
24/7.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started my pod, I bought a building. The studio I bought had podcast equipment.
You got
And
money, right?
I used to film the podcast without a wire. I can show you footage of me talking with no wire.
Oh, no mic.
Because a microphone makes me think about it.
I got you.
So I was like, put a mic, because I'm like, yo, put a mic in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, I answer questions better with a mic in front of me, because
Yeah.
now I'm like thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I get
the
it.
little things that I did, then I was like, we did our shit for 6 months
Yeah.
before I spent $1.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $1. I mean, y'all crazy? Everybody can. Dog, money makes us lazy.
That's so
Money
true.
makes us lazy. Ain't nobody more creative than a broke motherfucker.
That's a fact.
That's true.
That's
so
why.
true.
That's why I be having them around me. I be like, help, nigga. I be having niggas that want. I want to come up like you for real. Help me think. Tell me what you're thinking about right
Yeah,
now.
for real.
No one know what you're thinking. No, nigga. I
Yeah.
need creativeness. I need creative shit.
That's real talk.
Right?
so true.
That's
Come
real
on.
talk.
I feel
Man,
that.
we appreciate you, man. Well, this was dope, y'all. Until the next time, we got to do a part 2, and then we got to come on your
For
platform
sure.
as
For
well.
sure. I got a
We gonna
book I
wrap it
put
up?
out. I'll
So
do
we
it.
gonna, all right, right?
Lala acting like she's scared to skip
Let's-
over
all right,
this
let's go,
segment
we
that
can
we
wrap it
got
up.
right
Oh
here.
no, do
Segment
it.
is.
Let's go. I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. I want to experience y'all shit. Let's go.
Okay, come on, eXeL.
All right, so to wrap it up, segment is basically we all saying one line, and it's gonna just rhyme, and we're gonna keep going. Whoever messes up the line,
Lala gotta take a shot.
Lala gotta
She
take
don't
a
even
shot.
drink
Oh my
today.
God.
Goddamn, Lala, you.
I know,
the-
right?
Yeah, okay.
Damn. Let's get it. Let's
All
go.
right,
Which way it's going?
Yeah, it don't matter which one y'all.
Can y'all go that way so when it gets to me, I already got an idea.
Don't say Lala start, please, Ray. I'm
Oh,
warning you.
Lord.
Don't let that lady
Oh my
start,
God,
Ray.
oh my God, oh my
Ray.
Okay, you start, and then we go this
Oh,
way.
I don't never start. All right,
go ahead. Go which way?
This way.
Alright.
I just got to see 3 people do it, then I can.
All right.
Hopefully 3. Come on, let's go.
All right. Oh, I'll never start. All right, let's go. All right, Ray Daniels in the building, yay, dropping free game.
He's the GOAT. You don't even gotta say his name.
Oh,
All you other podcasters sound kind of lame.
Hold on, I know the clock. I'm like, cause I don't know where you was gonna go. The third,
I know
fourth
where
bar
I'm
was
gonna
hard.
go either.
Hold on, you said all the
Chill,
other
wait,
cats
wait,
just said.
go
Said
after
I'm gonna finish it. I
All
got
right,
you.
we're gonna let you. All right.
I'll say it again.
Yeah,
All
go
right,
ahead.
bet.
We're going.
Are you other podcasters lame?
Watch the God show if you want to get free game.
Ooh.
We keep going.
oh, I ain't worried about you niggas because I'm always in my own lane.
Okay, y'all too worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about fame.
Ooh.
And this is a real game.
Period. That's it. And this is
All
Alright.
Good job, good job.
right, fuck it. We did make it a round 1.
Yeah, we did way
made it
better.
a round
Hey,
1. You know
That's
what
dope.
I
That's
mean?
actually
Lala
dope. I
always
love it.
loses this game.
I do, man. This is
We
why I do what I
be
do
hard
behind
on
the
her. We
scenes.
love her, but we be hard on her.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Tell me about the progress report. Like, tell me how what was the point of it? How y'all started it? The thought process behind it? Like,
This Lala's baby.
Oh, well, yeah, like, so I've been down here. I'm talking to the mic. I've been down here for, it's going to be 11 years in August.
Okay.
And I moved here from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
And I graduated college, and I just wanted to do something for me. Music always been in my heart, you know, some journalism type shit. I never wanted to be an artist. Nothing like that. And back home, I was helping some of the local homies, you know, just get
She
their
does
music out there.
PR
I do
too.
PR,
Yeah,
brand
for sure.
management. So, you know, I'm at the clubs with them, getting music played, and I just always loved it. And, you know, God told me to be down here. And I had an aunt that stayed in Douglasville. She let me, you know, move in with her.
Girl,
while
you
I
giving
was
him
getting
your
my
life
shit
story. Tell him
together.
about the progress report.
Because that's important.
Alright.
That's important too. Because you know, coming into this business, I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
But the main thing was, how can I be an asset to the people that I listen to and I like? I became an asset quickly to, you know, Done Deal, Zaytoven, a lot of people. I was working with Thug, Rich Homie Quan when they was doing the Rich Gang tape. Because it's all important. It's part of the story. But I didn't have the progress report right away. You know, I didn't have the camera right away, but I'm like, damn, and I gotta have it. I gotta figure this out. Like, how can I, you know, I'm making money with all these people, bringing them clientele, but how can I, you know, it was always longevity. How can we showcase these relationships on a different level? And then pretty much some shit didn't happen. It's, you know, I had to handle some business and do some stuff, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, yeah. But some shit happened where I pretty much, you know, I got into it with a lot of people I was working with. Not really my fault, but just, you know, some music business shit and personal shit got mixed. So during that time, I had to sit down. I wasn't working with anybody. I was just doing my own thing. And then I just, you know, just longevity. I can't just come down here just to fail. So then that's when the progress report was created in my first apartment.
why the progress report?
Because it had to be something that was unisex. I wanted it to be something that was unisex, something that was about growth. And that was the key, just to learn from people and just to showcase conversations from relationships that I had, you know, from day one. And since then, you know, we've come together, you know, just all female.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm right when I moved out here, somebody linked me with her, and then
Got
we
you.
started
Good
working.
affairs.
And right when she
Yeah.
moved down here, we started linking.
Cincinnati.
We
Yeah,
both
yeah.
from
I knew her
Cincinnati.
from the city. So
Where
when
you
I got down here,
I'm
I
from
grew up.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part?
But, yeah.
York,
Okay.
Harrisburg. Yeah.
That's dope. I was just wondering.
But pretty much that's how it came together. And, you know, fast forward later, we here pushing, still just trying to put out great content and just.
I will find a way to.
Yeah.
Something with this grade is something. That's the moneymaker.
Well, Ray, we would love to have another.
Cause we need some money.
We
to
don't
come
want
into
an
this
hour.
motherfucker.
I could
We
tell
don't
y'all.
want
I
pay
could
per
tell y'all.
hour,
I could
but-
tell y'all
yeah.
just my thought process. Like, imagine if the progress report was a real grade that people acknowledged. Like, I got it. Like, say if you're a new artist, right? And you like, I'm in Atlanta, and you walked up to me and you was like, bro, I did a progress report. They gave me an A+. That might make me say, well, damn, okay, let me check your shit out. Like, really, like, give people like a grade according to what they do, cause it's something there.
Yeah.
It's something. It's money there. Like,
But then you gotta keep it 100, cause like, yo, if you
Gotta-
trash,
that's my
you
point.
gotta
That's my
be a
point.
deep.
But then guess what? You can come take the test again.
But what I can say
Every time
is
you come, you gotta
on
pay.
this platform,
Every time you come, you got
We-
pay. Just being honest.
on this platform specifically, we interview people that are doing great, so they don't get horrible grades.
Yeah.
But if it was like something like that, like anybody could come on, we can really grade you. That hit different.
Because here's the last advice I'm
Shout
gonna
out
give
Jay
you.
Queasy.
So when I started the GAUDS show, it stands for Goats and Underdogs.
Yep.
That's what it stands for. It's the acronym for. What happened was that I was doing these conversations, and then I had other people like come and say, I want to be on that. And I was in a hard position because I got the managers hitting me, but I want the artists. But I'm a manager first. So the manager like, hey, nigga, you get them, but I'm doing it first. So I was kind of in this position where it was like, you can't interview everybody under everything. So that's why I created Artist Spotlight.
Yeah, I see that.
So you might want to create like a grade me the progress report artist edition or something like that, where y'all sit down and just ask questions, let them rap for you, let them do all that stuff, and then you give them a real progress report. Be
I like that.
You know what I'm trying to say? But make them pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they? Like,
Yeah.
like you pay for education. You got like make them pay for it. Pay it now. You got the progress report artist edition, moneymaker.
Nah, for sure, man. Definitely, man. We appreciate that game, Ray. It's the progress report, y'all.
Yeah.
Lunch
Yes,
table
sir.
talk. We out.
The Progress Report.